Žejne vodi proti cilju, vino nežno, živo, sveže, duši in telesu streže z vsemi blagri v izobilju.
We are a team of 3 Austrian anthropologists in the little town of Kostanjevica na Krki, Slovenia, near the Croatian border. We want to find out the secret behind the legendary Cviček. That's a wine, by the way. This is Caroline. She likes to talk, so she turned out to be our main interviewer.
Und Willi hat's auf Kamera.
Willi is our colorful cameraman, and he loves singing.
Yo soy como el chile verde llorona.
And that's me, the other Caroline. I'm the off voice, obviously. So, what actually is Cviček? What makes it so special? And what does it mean to the young generation of Kostanjevica na Krki? To answer these 3 questions, as professional anthropologists, we follow the rules of participant observation.
Was hast du für uns?
Ja, was Gutes. Was denkst du denn, Bitte schön. Ja, hallo.
This means to be perfectly prepared for the topic, stay for a long time, to speak the language. So cheers.
Okay, cheers.
Na zdravje. Well, we could have done better in that. But what we are actually really good at is getting inside the field of research and do as the locals do.
Thank you for helping us making this movie. No problem.
When I was a little girl, I did not play in the normal playground like other children does, but I was all the time in vineyard. My mother, she took me with her. She was working in vineyard, and that's why she didn't have the babysitter, and I have to go with her to vineyards.
When I'm going home from the capital, like on Fridays, I always said, like, we drove 20 kilometers out towards Kostanjevica, and I said, I can already smell my spritzer.
Meistens bin ich hier in dem Weinkeller, ich mache den Cviček. Zu Hause bin ich so als Kellner, Koch, Halbchef, sag ich mal so. Und so geht mein Leben. Der Cviček ist ein Mischling von weißen und roten Sorten. Der ist ganz leicht, der darf nicht über 10% Alkohol haben. Junges, frisches Wein.
Cviček is now the only wine in the world which is mixed or blend together. It's like this. You have 2 ways. First, you can pick up the grapes and blend them together. Or the second way is you can pick up the grape, make each wine from the grape itself, and then blend the wine together. So this is the 2 types. Is it right?
Yeah, but the second one is better.
Yeah.
If you would like
more
to have more quality.
Yeah, quality and freshness. Good Cviček, it makes you fresh. When you drink it, you feel fresh. You don't feel that heavy. It's not like, this is not heavy wine because of the low alcohol content and sugar-free. Yeah.
And you're not drunk so much because it has a lot of vitamins and a good amino acids. $85 or 90% of the people of the families here in Kostanjevica, they have their own vineyard. Maybe just a small one with just small one.
I want to have it. It's nice to work with land, and because of my grandparents, like my granddad and grandma, they are how to say, in retirement, and like that is the life for them. They're a different generation that we are, used to work from 5 in the morning till the sun goes down. And if they had to sit all day here in the house in Kostanjevica just doing nothing, they would be kind of crazy. So they go up. The boss is the grandfather because he's the oldest. And but most of the work, or all the work, does my father. And I'm just learning.
It's not nice to work alone. When I go sometimes alone work here, it's not good because you need company. And it's really nice when we get like 15 people and we go and then we like compete. Okay, I will be better, I will be faster or something like this.
You prepare a lot of meat, get a lot of workers. Then first feed them in the morning, give them as much drinks as you can. Then you pick up the grapes into the buckets, and the buckets are from the buckets into this big bucket that the man of the house hold on his back, and then they carry that up. And there is like a lunch break in between, and drinking again. And when your bucket is full and you need this man to carry it up, you scream "Brenta!" And there's like a big celebration on the hill. And then you go and you just once in a while, and that's it.
With what thing were they working, like in vineyards? I don't know the English word about this, but they were like cutting grass with this, like this, and they were like mashing the grapes. Okay, so they were doing like this, with this thing. In this thing, they were like carrying the wine around, like this, and they take out the water like this.
Here the big wine cellars are owned by men, and the women do the lunch and suppers and like help with in the kitchen to prepare, get the drinks and do like chores, different stuff.
Like this, we were on the stage. People come and politicians, and then they say which one is the next.
And your family was totally happy.
Yeah. They drink a lot of Cviček then. It lasts like 10 years now, and it started here in Kostanjevica. These people, wine growers, they come together and they said, well, let's make some person that will appear on these occasions, and they can go outside from Slovenia and they can represent Dolenjska and Cviček. And so they made up this queen of, princess of Cviček and king of Cviček. And a lot of people are asking, why is there princess of Cviček? Well, princess is because Cviček is young and fresh. There was a princess and this queen, and they said, well, yeah, now we will represent you, the king of Cviček and the princess, and then they come to women dressed.
They say king?
Yeah, because
it's a name.
It's a name. And then it comes woman outside, but she made that Cviček. And then she said, well, I'm a woman, I'm a she, I would like to be named like a queen.
Usually when somebody gets a reward or something, it's given to a family or to the man of the house. And then that degree hangs on a wall. Or the Cviček, for example, I just try to figure out if I saw a diploma for women. Except this princess of Cviček, which is again sexual based, I think.
Why do you think so? What's your argument about it?
Because the princess is a person who must be very beautiful and just stand there.
About looking, 0. You can come there in boots, in your hair, like you can be bald or anything else. They just wanted to see if speak English. Then you have some questions about Cviček, how is it produced, how they make it, where they make it, about history about Cviček, history about Dolenjska. Yeah, and these are all wine queens also, and we went to...
And these wine queens do have to be in bikinis?
No. This was just for one joke, because we went with one boat. We were driving with a boat, and then we get these swimming suits and these things like Miss, and they said that, okay, let's make a photo for fun.
Yeah, I know what you try to ask me, because I'm going to the same college review and I have the special, it's called gender in people's discourse, how people talk about it. And I did a lot of research, read a lot of books, but it's the way the cookie crumbles. Eh? It's like, but it's hard for me for talk about it because I don't care. I do the lawn. I pick up the barrel and lift it up. Like I don't give a fuck about this gender separation, especially not at work.
Do people give a fuck? Other people?
Of course they do.
And a boy cannot apply for being princess of Cviček.
No, that never happened.
That
never happened.
It's only Cviček princess and the king of Cviček.
But isn't it the rules? Like, to know if he wants to apply?
If there's a rule,
And Willi paddle harder because the rain started to fall. Yeah.
What do people...
Maybe you should put down your camera because it can get really ugly in a second.
Well then, na zdravje.
Enajstega.
Ja, enajstega.
Gypsy music.
That's interesting.
Oh,